the same woman, her name was Alyssa, that I taught on my mission, that I referred to myself. This is a funny story too, I guess, but she was not a small girl. And so we needed like an extra large jumpsuit for her. And when we got to the church to fill up the font and everything, it took about 3 hours to fill up the font. And when we got to the church, there weren't any jumpsuits at the church. And we were like, what the heck? Like, what's going on? So we're looking around the church because that's usually where they're kept. And it ends up, we find out after making a couple of phone calls that there's one woman in the stake who keeps all of the baptismal suits at her house, which we were like, who thought that was a good idea? And so we are frantically trying to get a hold of this woman because we've got about 2 hours left till the baptism starts. And we couldn't continue to fill up the font because we couldn't leave the font running and be gone. And so we were just like, what do we do? And we ended up showing up at her house and she wasn't there and she wasn't answering. And finally she answers and she was in a movie. And she was like, I can't come. And we were like, are you kidding me? I even offered to break into her house. I was like, I can just pop out a screen. Are there any windows that are open? She's like, I'm not letting you break into my house. She was kind of mad actually, but we were like, ooh. And so we just didn't know what to do. And nobody had clothing that was white, that was big enough for her. And so we were just like, I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing. And I'm kind of praying this whole time, like, Heavenly Father, help us figure it out. And all of a sudden, the Spirit very strongly was like, go to Walmart and buy white sweats. And I was like, silly Spirit, no one makes white sweats. That's dumb. And the Spirit was like, no, really go. And I was like, I don't think there's going to be white sweats at Walmart, which I don't know why I continue to argue with the Spirit because he's always right. But, so I said that, and in my mind, and very vividly, I saw an image of the white sweats that I was going to find. And I looked at my companion and I was like, go to Walmart now. And she was like, why? And I was like, just do it, because I didn't want to explain to her and be wrong. And so we run into Walmart and we can't find them and we can't find them. And we find a white shirt that she can wear. And we were like, well, we've got this, let's go. And so we run out, and as we're running out, in one of the boxed stands in the clothing section, there is an entire row of sweats and an extra large pair of white sweats. And we were like, God is awesome. It's just one of those, like, high five the Spirit right now sort of things. And we bought the white sweats, and I still have them. I had her sign them after we were done, and I still have them, and I still wear them for like pajamas. I had to like put in like a tie string or whatever, but it was just amazing. Just one of those, like, it helped me know that the Lord was very aware of us and our needs and her. And that baptism should happen. And the font filled faster than it had ever filled before. And we were able to start the baptism on time. It was great.